Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. 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 When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome, everyone, to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. Dr. Pillai has said, the foundation of all religions is love. It is his desire through the Religion of Religions channel to unite the many different branches of all religions by meeting in the spiritual realm, by meeting in the heart. We believe in the supreme divine power taking form in all the gods and goddesses from every religion, and we celebrate their existence on planet Earth. The intention is also to give an authentic experience of God, the experience of divine love, where there is no separation from each other. Today is Thursday, March 2nd, 2023, and we are about to do an in-depth planetary puja using the chart of now based on my location in the state of New Mexico in the USA. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and priestess and an AstroVed astrologer, and I'm very happy to be hosting this program Monday through Friday on this channel. Dr. Pillai has said the planets and stars are more than just objects in outer space. There is a divine light being associated with all of them. In doing the puja, we are connecting with those light beings and inviting their positive blessings to flow into us and into our world. To do the puja, I'm using the South Indian style layout of the chart. I've drawn the chart in chalk on a little blackboard that's laying flat on a side table. I'm also using some water, a lit tea light, an incense stick, a little raisin, a bell, and a bowl of fresh flower petals in doing the puja. To start the puja, I'm taking some of the water and sprinkling it on all four sides of the blackboard chart. To purify the space for the puja, I'm sprinkling a few drops of water on my own head to symbolically purify me, and I'm sending a few drops of water out into space to symbolically purify all the other participants, wherever you are. Next, I'm going to invoke Ganesha, archetype who removes obstacles and also is a patron of astrology. Om Shri Gang, Om Shri Gang, Om Shri Gang. I ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja, and I ask him to remove obstacles in the lives of all the participants. I ask him to remove obstacles for everyone in the physical, mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual areas of our lives. I ask him to remove obstacles for all of us, now and always, and I thank him for his help with this. Now, we do a short Tamil chant, asking all of the planets to be beneficial towards us. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Harvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atihar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nulla Nulla. Ave Nulla Nulla. Atihar Arvarku Mikave. We ask all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank St. Yadasamundar for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now, we start by honoring the time elements that are active right now in my local area. We start with the planet that rules the day. Today is Thursday, which is ruled by Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter on the blackboard chart. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor the star that the moon is in. The moment the moon is in a star called Purnavasu, I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Purnavasaye Namaha. Om Purnavasaye Namaha. Om Purnavasaye Namaha. Now we honor the Tithi, or the moon phase. Right now it's the 11th waxing moon in my area, called Ekadasi in Sanskrit. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Now we honor the planet that's ruling the hour in my local area, that is Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we're going to acknowledge the yoga and the Karana time elements. In my area right now, the yoga is one called Sobhagya, which has energies of good fortune. Sobhagya, Sobhagya, Sobhagya. And the Karana that's active right now is one called Vanisha, which has energies that are mercantile. Vanisha, Vanisha, Vanisha. Now, we turn our attention to the chart of the moment. We find the sign that is currently the ascendant, or the sign coming up on the eastern horizon in my local area. This is represented here with the letters AC. This is in the sign of Meena, or Pisces. Dr. Pillai said we would honor the planet that rules the ascendant as the first thing we do, as a gesture to its importance at the moment. The planet that rules Pisces is Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now, starting in Pisces, we're going to go around the planet, around the chart in a clockwise direction, honoring the various planets. Today in Pisces is Neptune, Jupiter, and Venus. I start with honoring Neptune. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Neptune is in a star called Purva Bhadrapada. This is a star that can give blessings for enlightenment, charity, and purification. I put the flower petals on Neptune. Om Purva Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purva Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purva Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Purva Bhadrapada star is ruled by Aja Ekapada, an archetype who can help us experience deeper levels of stillness and forgiveness. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada star is ruled by Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we're going to honor Jupiter and Venus. They're both in the same star, so we will honor both of them before we invoke the star. I start with Jupiter for being in Pisces. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor Venus. Yesterday, Venus crossed over Jupiter and now is on the other side of him. We honor Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Both Jupiter and Venus are in a star called Revati, a star that can give blessings for wealth and also travel. Om Revatiye Namaha. Om Revatiye Namaha. Om Revatiye Namaha. Revati is ruled by an archetype called Pushan. He's an archetype that can help with animals, with people's pets, and he also can help with travelers. Om Pushanye Namaha. Om Pushanye Namaha. Om Pushanye Namaha. Revati star is ruled by Mercury. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Meena, or Pisces, the most transcendental of all the zodiac signs, today containing Neptune, a planet that can help with our intuition and with understanding our own inner life, and Jupiter, a planet that helps with everything related to spirituality, and Venus, planet of joy, enjoyment of material plane comforts and the arts, and also the planet of diplomacy. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Misha, or Aries, which today contains Rahu and Uranus. We start with honoring Rahu, and I put the flower petals on him. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Rahu is in a star called Ashwini, a star with energies for both speed and healing. Om Ashwini Namaha. Om Ashwini Namaha. Om Ashwini Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by the Ashwini Kumars, a pair of twins who have the body of a handsome youth and the head of horses. They have tremendous energy for healing and are sometimes even called the physicians to the gods. Om Ashwini Kumarsye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarsye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarsye Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by Ketu. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Now we honor Uranus for being in Aries. I put the flower petals on him. Om Ram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Ram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Ram Prajapataye Namaha. Uranus is in a star called Bharani, a star with a tremendous amount of divine feminine Shakti, or power, or energy. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Bharani's star is ruled by Yama, an archetype of justice. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Bharani's star is ruled by Venus. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aries, which is Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Misha, or Aries, a fire sign with very active energies, today containing Rahu, a planet that can help us to think outside the box, and Uranus, a planet that can help with success in life, higher intelligence, and astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi, or sign with the planet in it, is Vrishabha, or Taurus, which today contains Mars. We honor Mars, and I put the flower petals on him. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Mars is in a star called Mrigashira, a star that can help with enlightenment and also can give us curiosity to try new things. Om Mrigashiraye Namaha. Om Mrigashiraye Namaha. Om Mrigashiraye Namaha. Mrigashira star is ruled by Soma, a liquefied form of the moon, in which he's the divine nectar of immortality, the Amrita. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Somaye Namaha. Om Somaye Namaha. Om Somaye Namaha. Mrigashira star is ruled by Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment. Excuse me, now we honor the planet that rules Taurus, which is Venus. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Vrishabha, or Taurus, an earth sign with very grounded energies and a great love of luxury and comforts, today containing Mars, a planet that likes to do practical action to solve problems that can be solved. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Continuing in a clockwise direction, the next Rasi, or sign with the planet in it, is Mithuna, or Gemini, which today contains the moon. We honor the moon, and I put flower petals on him. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. The moon is in a star called Purnavasu, a star that has energies for freedom. Om Purnavasaye Namaha. Om Purnivasaye Namaha. Om Purnivasaye Namaha. Purnivasu's star is ruled by Aditi, a goddess who is mother to many of the gods, including our own sun. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Aditye Namaha. Om Aditye Namaha. Om Aditye Namaha. Purnivasu's star is ruled by Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Gemini, which is Mercury. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Matuna or Gemini, a sign that has a great range of energies, today containing the moon, which is our mind and our emotions. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Tula or Libra, which today contains Ketu. We honor Ketu. I put the flower petals on him. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu is in a star called Swati, a star that is symbolized as young shoots of plants blowing in the wind. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Vayu, the archetype who rules the air and the wind element. Vayu is also the father of Hanuman. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Rahu. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Libra, which is Venus. I put the flower petals on him. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tula or Libra, a zodiac sign with energies for balance, fairness, and harmony, today containing Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Makara or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto. We honor Pluto. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Today, Pluto is in a star called Uttara Ashada, a star that can give long-lasting blessings for success. Om Uttarashadaye Namaha. Om Uttarashadaye Namaha. Om Uttarashadaye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas, 10 archetypes who each embody a unique, divine, universal principle. I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the sun. I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Capricorn, which is Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara, or Capricorn, a zodiac sign that can activate ancient past life skills and abilities, today containing Pluto, a planet that helps with rationality and science. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Kumbha, or Aquarius, which today contains Saturn and Mercury and the Sun. Saturn and Mercury are in the same star, so we're going to honor both of them before we invoke the star. I start with Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Next, we honor Mercury for being in Aquarius. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Saturn and Mercury are both in a star called Dhanishta, a star that can give blessings for prosperity, music, good reputation. I put the flower petals across Saturn and Mercury. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Dhanishta star is ruled by the 8 Vasus, 8 light beings who each rule different spheres of existence. Om Vasusye Namaha. Om Vasusye Namaha. Om Vasusye Namaha. Dhanishta star is ruled by Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we honor the sun for being in Aquarius. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. The sun is in a star called Satyabhisha. This is a star that has a tremendous amount of healing energy and also can give interest in esoteric subjects. Om Satyabhishaye Namaha. Om Satyabhishaye Namaha. Om Satyabhishaye Namaha. Satyabhisha star is ruled by Varuna, the archetype who rules the rains and the oceans. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Satyabhisha star is ruled by Rahu. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aquarius, which is Saturn. I put the flower petals on him. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Kumbha or Aquarius, the most humanitarian of all of the zodiac signs, today containing Saturn, planet of structure, patience, compassion, and Mercury, planet of communication, business, and a planet that helps with our sense of humor. And the sun, which is our soul, and a planet so important for our health and our self-esteem. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now, I take a lit tea light and I hold it above the blackboard that has the chart drawn in chalk and the many piles of flower petals on it. And in the air, I circle the tea light above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of light to all of these divine beings we have just invoked. Next, I take a lit incense stick to offer the air element and also a sweet fragrance, and I circle that above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. Now, I take a bell to offer the element of sound. Now I take a little raisin to represent the earth element, and I circle that above the chart 3 times. Later, I will eat the raisin as a piece of prasad or blessed food. Now I make prayer hands, and I make sincere prayer to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking them to send their blessings into the lives of everyone here and also into the lives of our families, our friends, our neighbors, our colleagues, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and indeed the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, clean air to breathe, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs. And may everyone on this planet have love in their life, now and always. I pray for enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I ask for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come. And I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. And I make a bow. You can continue to make your own prayers in silence for a minute, and then we can do some short Q&A. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you all for joining us. I truly appreciate your participation and your support. Right now, we have time for a bit of Q&A. If you have questions, you can post them in the chat. And Evelyn, I apologize. I forgot to get the link for you answering your question about yogas yesterday. And I will try to put that into the chat tomorrow. There's a spot on AstroVed's site that has information about the yogas, and I forgot to copy that this morning before I started the call, and I can't easily go fetch it right now, but I will have it for you tomorrow. I apologize for that. All right. Checking in the chat to see if there's any questions for today. Not that I'm on a roll with answering them this week, but checking to see if there's anything there. We are in the month of March, which is a month that does have a great energy for wind and for the winds of change. Wendell is saying that after sunset, he could see Venus and Jupiter. They're very close together right now. It was so beautiful, wonderful. Mina is asking for all the grahas and the Devas to bless her family, friends, and all her students who are appearing for their board exam. And may everyone in this group be blessed. Oh, that's very sweet. That's a sweet blessing. Today being the 11th waxing moon in my area, this is a moon phase called Ekadasi, and it's a moon phase where the wealth creation blessings of Vishnu are more abundant. It's a good day to ask Vishnu for money blessings. This is a good day for that. And on Saturday in my area, it's going to be a Saturday with a pradosham, which is called Sani Pradosham, which is a day where it's extra powerful to do the pradosham practices right before sunset to help with karma removal. And tomorrow, the star is going to be Pusha, which is the most spiritually auspicious of all the stars. I've heard in India astrologers say, even if all the other astrological indicators for the day are unfavorable, still, if the moon is in Pusha's star, it overcomes all the blemishes. So when the moon is in Pusha's star, it's a good day for all of us. When the moon is in Pusha's star, a favorable day. Okay, Evelyn is letting me be off the hook about the question about yogas she asked yesterday. I'll have the link for her tomorrow. She says that's okay. Thank you, Evelyn, for being kind about that. All right, not seeing any other questions today in the chat. Swamini, can I have 5 minutes from your precious time? Mina, what is your question, please? Can you post it in the chat? Right now, I can answer questions that are posted in the chat. But beyond that, I can't give minutes from my time. I have other things to do today. Or you can send me an email to Valli@pillaicenter.com and I will answer it when I can. But that's the best I can do right now. I don't have time to hop on a phone call or a Skype session with anybody at the moment. I can't do a call right now. I'm so sorry. I'm booked with other things for today. Even for 5 minutes, I can't do that today. I have more to do today than I'm going to be able to get done. You can send an email and I will try to answer your question that way. All right. Okay. Looks like it's, those were all the questions for today. Again, my email, Valli, VALLI, @pillaicenter.com. Mina, if you have a question you want to send over that way, if it's too personal for the chat. I'm going to go ahead then and thank you all for being here. We do appreciate it when you hit the like button and when you subscribe to the channel, because it's helping the channel to grow. And I will be here again tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Namaste. The light in me truly honors the light in all of you. May light encompass all.